Hello, guys. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, Miss. Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. How are you today?
Good evening.
Good. All right. We are going to start our class today. Just give me a moment and we will start. I am good. Thank you for asking. All right. So let's start our lesson today. Let me share the presentation again and share the agenda. All right, so we are going to continue working on Unit 5. Next part is reading and also related to the vocabulary, so we will work based on that. We're going to see a video, to watch a video called The Science of Body Image. So you're going to watch it and answer some questions about it. We have some introductory questions and a short discussion. Then we're going to see the vocabulary. So to prepare for the reading, we're going to clarify some words. Then we will continue on page 48 with the reading activity called Image. We will work on points 3 and 4 of page 48. And finally, we'll have a discussion which includes writing and also speaking to give your opinions and to share with the class, okay? So before I start, I want to give you a short recommendation. This part will be in Spanish. Les voy a hacer una pequeña recomendación antes de iniciar. Esta parte la voy a hacer en español. Yo creo que ya la profesora Sandy pues también lo comentó con ustedes, pero no está de más comentarles para que lo tengan en cuenta que mi parte de la clase también lo estaré aplicando, ¿no? Entonces recordemos que la parte de quizzes se evalúa con actividades escritas, orales, pueden ser individuales o grupales, ¿no? Entonces, todas esas actividades que ustedes de pronto no realicen cuando faltan a clases, cuando no asisten, es su responsabilidad de adelantarse o preguntar qué actividades debemos hacer. Esto lo pueden hacer a través de las grabaciones o preguntando directamente a las docentes, a la profe Sandy o a mí, que cuáles actividades pues, deben realizar para el día que falta. ¿Listo? Entonces, que una excusa válida no significa que tengamos excusa también para no presentar las actividades. Todas las actividades no realizadas serán calificadas con 0,0. Entonces recuerden que sacamos un promedio de las actividades, esas notas fusionan la nota de la profesora Sandy con la nota que yo obtenga y ese promedio es su nota de quizzes. ¿Listo? Entonces cada actividad que nos realicen se calificará con 0,0. ¿Listo? Entonces es importante pues que hagamos la aclaración antes de iniciar para que todos tengamos la información. Creo que Mendy estás con nombre iPhone. Por favor, te renombras. Okay, well, that was short clarification. Now I'm going to check the list, the attendance. Let me turn off my camera for a moment while I check the list. Karen Acevedo. Karen.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Kiara Martinez.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Jorge Moreno. Okay. Natalia Navarro.
¿Cuánto?
Present.
Okay. Diego Larte.
Present, teacher.
Right. Manuela Ortiz.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Joan Sebastián Pavón. Beatriz Pedraza.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Xiomara Rincón.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jessica Ríos.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Catherine Rodríguez.
Present, Miss.
Right. Marlon Sánchez.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Mendy Santa.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mendy, ¿te puedes cambiar el nombre, por favor, en la sala? Tienes iPhone. Manuel Sepúlveda. It's not here. María Alejandra Vega. Vanessa Zambrano.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. All right, guys, excellent. Okay, so let's start with our activity, with our first activity for today. Is going to be a short video. The video is called The Science of Body Image. This is related to our topic for page 48 and 49. Well, the topic is image. What is the importance of image towards others? So we're going to watch this video. Is 3 minutes, 4 minutes long. So I will give you the time to watch individually. You have 2, 4, 5 questions to answer. Let's do it individually. Then we will watch the video together, and you can answer as we watch, as we go. You can give me the answers and share them with the class. All right, so let's have first 5 minutes. You will have 5 minutes to watch the video individually. Then we will watch it together and socialize your answers for the activity. Okay. All right, guys, did you finish watching the video?
No, teacher.
Not yet? One more minute, okay? Okay, ready? All right, guys. Manuel is in class. Manuel.
Hi, teacher. Yes.
Okay, remember to let me know when you arrive so I can put the attendance. Okay, let's watch the video together. No problem. Let's watch the video together and answer the questions as we watch, okay?
If you look in the mirror and feel disappointed, you're not alone. An international survey found that 56% of women and 43% of men are dissatisfied with their overall appearance. So, why is it so hard to like your own body, and how can you use your own psychology and neurology to help? Neurologically, the concept of your body is made up of many different parts. The visual image of yourself from your eyes, the feeling of your body even when you can't see it, called proprioception, or even a somatotopic arrangement or brain map in your head that has sections devoted to processing sensations and commands to specific body parts. But this internal or individualistic view of your body is also complemented by a collectivist view, which is how you think your body.
Okay, so let's answer the question. What are the factors that play a role in how you see yourself?
The individual view of your body.
And the collective view, both. The individual view and also the collective view.
Think your body should exist based on your social groups and other external factors. One major component is self-objectification, which is when you compare your body to a collective other based on the types of bodies you see around you. And in the age of social media, we've been dealt a tough hand when it comes to handling our own body dissatisfaction. A 2017 study looking at 3,000 different female models from 20 different modeling agencies calculated that the average BMI among them was 17.3, which is far below the average American woman's BMI of 26.5. Another
All right, so the average BMI of models is the same as the BMI for regular people.
False.
False. It is false.
Another study showed men advertisements with male models versus ones with just household products, and the men who viewed the male models immediately felt less body satisfaction compared to those looking at household objects. We actually begin thinking about the size and shape of our bodies in relation to our peers very early in life. Studies show that around 3 out of 5 children between the ages of 8 to 11 years old want their bodies to be different in some way. And by the age of 16, only 16.6% of boys and just 12% of girls were at their desired body size.
Okay, so what is the average age at which we start wanting to change parts of ourselves? 8 to 11? Yes. 8 to 11.
This disconnect in our brain comes partly from a phenomenon called visual adaptation. The more you see or hear anything, your sensitivity and perception to that stimulus changes. Our constant exposure to perfectly engineered faces and bodies tunes our minds to perceive them as normal and ourselves as the outliers. This was shown plainly.
Right? So what is the name of the phenomenon that is mentioned?
Visual
thank you.
Visual
Thank you.
adaptation.
Yes. Visual adaptation. Mhm.
Plainly in a 2017 study where subjects were presented with images of a low mass body and then subsequent images of average bodies. The subjects tended to describe the average images as much larger than they actually were. But even more fundamental is our basic human need to fit in and belong. One of our greatest achievements as Homo sapiens has been to organize in large groups and communities. But the prospect of not fitting in or being rejected would have not only meant no sexual reproduction, but potentially death or danger. Which is why we've evolved such strong social mechanisms to keep our relationships intact, like our sensitivity to group conformity and feedback from others. So, what can we do now in the 21st century? First, being around people who actually love and accept you will allow you to build a solid base for your self-confidence and belonging. But honestly, the most tangible step you can take to mitigate this is to unfollow influencers or individuals or media who portray unrealistic body types on a regular basis. Because what you see impacts your self-image so strongly. Beyond that, taking a basic course in something like Photoshop to more clearly understand how pictures in your media landscape are altered, and watching TV shows and influencers where diverse body types are portrayed can help you to round out your collectivist view and ultimately help you feel more comfortable in your own skin. If you want
All right. So what are some of the tips that are mentioned to feel better about your self-image? Very good. Thank you, Diego, Catherine. Yeah, to unfollow these models or celebrities that have an unrealistic beauty standard, to have your real friends, people that love you in general. And it says that learn to use Photoshop just to understand how the image can be altered and to change your perception of it. Okay, very good.
If you want more science,
All right, so we can stop with the video. Thank you guys for participating. Yeah, so the video talks about image, and that is a topic that we are going to discuss today, that we're going to cover in our class. Okay, so first I want to start with some discussion questions before we start reading. So I will read the question, and then I will ask you to give your opinion, to explain why would you prefer that option instead of the others. So the first question is, would you rather or would you prefer to hire an image consultant? This is an image consultant, a makeup artist, or a personal trainer. So if you want to give me your opinion, raise your hand and tell me what would you prefer? What would you rather do? Hire an image consultant, makeup artist, or a professional trainer? Okay, Manuel, thank you.
Teacher, in my opinion, I will hire a personal trainer because an image consultant, maybe that's like it's an expert, and I don't believe I need an expert. Also, a makeup artist, I don't think it needed for my job. So maybe a personal trainer in order to maybe train myself and build up a good body.
Okay, to build up your body, right? So you prefer the personal trainer. Diego says a personal trainer also. Why, Diego? Can you explain? Why this one and not the others? Okay, to improve your body, to better your physical state. Sorry. Okay, Santiago, go ahead. Thank you.
Teacher, couldn't I choose two?
Yes, you could choose two, but we're just talking if you had to choose one, which one would you choose?
Okay. Well, in that case, the personal trainer also, but in my case, they should be a professional preparator to, well, which push me to increase my level in a competitive way.
Okay, yes, because you already have some knowledge training, so you need like the next level, the next step.
Exactly.
Okay, good. All right, this is the first question. Now let's check the second question. Another would you rather question. So would you rather pay for Botox injections, a style makeover, or a flattering portrait of yourself? So like a photo shoot where you can get nice pictures of yourself. All right. Remember, participation has points in class. So I recommend you to participate in the discussions. Okay, no one? So I need to call names. Let's see, maybe Natalia.
Hello, teacher. In this moment, I don't think that I would rather pay for boys, but maybe in 20 years, I will pay for that. And maybe I pay for a makeover. I think that
Mhm.
it's
For a style makeover? You
yes,
like to improve a little bit your style, your clothing, yes?
yes.
All right, let's see. Thank you, Natalia. Another person, maybe Marlon? No? Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay.
Uh, maybe I pay for maybe because what I think that is very invasive by my face.
Okay.
And flattering portrait is I don't find useful for me.
Okay, the picture. So you would prefer the change of style, right? The style makeover.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I saw Vanessa.
Teacher, I think Botox can be used to prevent
Mhm.
aging.
Mhm.
It doesn't always disfigure the face.
Mhm.
And that is why I would prefer to start using Botox. I
Yes.
think it is not dangerous.
Yes, I think this is the primary or the best use of Botox is to prevent wrinkles rather than to eliminate. Yes, over here or here is more like preventive than to eliminate them. Okay, Catherine, I also saw your hand.
Well, Miss, I think that when people flatter in portrait,
Mhm.
them don't recognize in the street. I think for me, I think Botox it could be painful. I think.
Okay.
I think that um I start my cover. I can learn to wear clothes that my body or
Mhm.
colors
Mhm.
or anyone about myself.
Yes, yes, I think I also would prefer this option to learn about colors, different colors that best suit your skin, your face characteristic features and everything, and your body also. So I also would choose this one. Okay, we have another question. So this question is a little different. Which would you least like? ¿Cuál les gustaría menos? Would you least like to be seen as? Como, ¿quién menos les gustaría ser visto? ¿Con cuáles características preferirían que no los asocien? To be overdressed. So imagine you go to a casual lunch, but you are wearing a long dress, very elegant, or maybe during the day and you're wearing like glitter or very big dresses. This is to be overdressed. Okay. Then we have a fashion victim. This is a fashion victim means a person that follows every fashion, every trend. So it spends a lot of money on clothes, as you can see here, shoes, accessories, everything. So it's always following fashion trends and it spends a lot of money on this fashion victim. And finally, someone that is having a bad hair day. So that your hair doesn't look the best that day. So which one would you least like? La que menos les gustaría que asocien a ustedes. Okay? Remember, you can raise your hand to participate. Okay, Manuel, go ahead.
I wouldn't like to be seen as overdressed. So that's the one I will like the least.
To
Yes,
be associated with you.
to be associated with me. Yes, and because that's not my style, or I don't
Okay.
feel like that. Yeah.
Okay, doesn't suit your style at all. All right, thank you. Another person, maybe Kiara, raise your hand.
Teacher, a question. And what is the difference between overdressed and fashion victim?
Okay, so overdressed means for the occasion. Imagine the occasion. So it's a lunch with your friends. 2 or 3 friends, it's something casual, nothing very fancy. But one of your friends appears with a long dress and high heels and super with a lot of makeup on. This is to be overdressed, okay? It's about one specific occasion, right? The other fashion victim, so it's in general. You follow the trends and you buy a lot of clothes, you buy a lot of accessories, you are very like always looking at what is next in fashion and you buy a lot of things. Okay, this is like the difference. Okay, so which one, Kiara, which one would you least like to be perceived or seen as? Kiara?
My connection today is really bad, teacher.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's cutting off. All right, no problem. Let's see, maybe Beatriz. Can you answer this
Yes.
question?
Yes, teacher. I least like to be seen as a bad hair day because because I don't like the people to see how do you say desarreglada?
Yeah, like messy. Yeah, it's like more messy, not, you can say. So you don't
And
like
tired
this.
and maybe
Hmm.
tired.
So you look tired, like you just woke up out of bed without brushing your hair, or this, yes?
Yes, teacher. I don't like to go without wake up and dress very well.
Okay, yes, I understand. This you can say scruffy, like desarreglado, on ground. Okay, these are words that we can use for this. Okay, I think we have another question. Yes, this the final question. So, would you rather be told that you have good posture, inner beauty, like beauty on your inside, your heart, your feelings, or you have charisma? Which one would you rather that people tell you? Good posture, inner beauty, or charisma? Of course, you have to explain why. Raise your hand to participate, especially all the students who have not participated, like Mendy, like Xiomara, Jessica, Karen. I'm waiting for your opinion, guys.
Teacher, sorry,
Manuela,
what is the
yes.
meaning of inner beauty?
Like beauty on your inside, not external beauty, but on inside, yeah, your thoughts, emotions, like they are beautiful. So, Manuela.
Maybe teacher, for me, I would rather be to I have charisma.
Okay.
Charisma or charisma?
Charisma.
Charisma, because it's important with your bad day. It's important you always small and good, smile and always you see a good el lado bueno.
Attitude, yeah, you see the good side.
Yes, teacher.
The good side of things. All right, yeah, so you have charisma. You, even if you are sad, or maybe you're always smiling to people and seeing the good side of things. All right, thank you. Manuela, what about you?
Teacher, the same. Have a good posture because.
So it's not the same. Beatriz said charisma. You said good posture?
Yes.
Why?
Because when I take photos,
I cannot hear you.
Sorry?
If you were speaking, I couldn't hear you. Can you
Okay,
repeat?
Yes, I say that when my friends take me photos, I can see it. I have a bad posture. I need to. Someone told me that I have this.
Okay, then you need to improve like your posture. Okay, I see.
Yes, teacher.
All right, thank you, Manuela. I see Mendy, and lastly will be Xiomara. So Mendy?
Yes, teacher. Hello. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
For me, I think I have inner beauty because I think I am a good friend, a good person. I am polite. I am respectful, and I say ever the truth to my friends.
We say always. I always tell the truth.
Yes, I always tell the truth, and no more.
All right, good. So you prefer inner beauty, like all your good characteristics. Okay, thank you, Mandy. And finally, Xiomara, what's your opinion?
Yes, teacher. I would prefer to be told that I had a beautiful inner also because that depends on how you treat others.
Yes.
And it means that you are good, that you are a good person, maybe.
Yes, so if people think that you have a good heart or you have inner beauty, it means that you are treating people well, so they can notice that your attitude is good. Give me just a second, guys, please. All right, good, excellent, guys. So that is like a little introduction to the topic of image. Now we're going to, before we do this long reading, we're going to clarify the meaning of some words that are important to our activity. Okay, so let's read the definitions together, and then we'll start reading. Karen, can you read the first two definitions of hip and rack?
Yes, hip, very fashionable. Rack, a framework typically with rails, bars, hooks, or pegs for holding or storing things.
Thank you. Yes, so to be hip, a hip is cadera, but also we say someone is hip. It's very fashionable, like similar to cool, right? This is hip. Then we have a rack. This is a framework. Let me show you rack. Rack. This is a rack, okay? Like in Spanish we say estante, right? Okay, let's continue with the others. Diego, can you read the next two, frumpy and shrill?
Yes, teacher. Frumpy and Shrill?
Shrill.
Shrill. Okay. Frumpy. Your clothes are out of date and also modest, boring, the opposite of stylish. And shrill.
Shrill.
Shrill. Okay. High pitched and piercing.
Yes, high pitched and piercing. Okay, so frumpy, it talks about clothes out of date, como pasadas de moda. Your clothes are out of date, very modest, very boring. And shrill means, or it refers to your voice. You know what is high pitched? A voice can be low pitched or very high pitched. So it's high pitched and piercing. Like, what do you think it means about talking about voice and sounds? A shrill sound.
Aguda, grave.
Agudo, agudo. But it's not only high pitched. High pitched es agudo. Este sonido es estridente, a shrill sound, okay? So very high and like piercing through your ears, like it hurts to listen to this. You say shrill.
Molesta.
Sí, estridente sería la palabra. Estridente, yes. Next we have, please Jorge, read the next two to be put off. Yes, Manuel?
Teacher, what's the meaning of piercing?
Well,
Context.
to pierce, like taladrar o atravesar, like to pierce. It's literally, this is the action, to pierce your ears, like perforar, right? So this
Got it.
is the meaning. To pierce through. Jorge, please. Be put off and love handles.
Love cause someone to lose interest or enthusiasm.
And next, love handles.
Love handles deposits of excess fat at a person waistline.
Waistline. Okay, so to be put off. This is like when you cause a person to lose interest. You can say, she was put off by his actions. So his actions cause this person to lose interest or enthusiasm. Como desanimado, ¿no? Estoy como desanimado de eso. To be put off. Is to cause to lose interest or enthusiasm. And then we have love handles. These are called these fat deposits that a person can have on their waistline, como en su cintura, o en su parte de la espalda. Okay, this is love handles. In Spanish, do we have a name for this? Do you know?
I think it's similar. Sometimes it's called like agarradera.
Yes, something like that. Let me say, I thought there was a word in Spanish. Let me try to find it. What is it? Love handles. Spanish, we say llantas. Like this. This is a love handle, okay? Excess fat on your waistline. Yes. Next, let's read. Catherine, can you read next? Suspicions and entourage.
Suspicious. A feeling or thought that something is possible, likely, or true. An entourage. A group of people attending or surrounding an important person.
Yeah, so a suspicion is a feeling that you have that something is possible or true, okay? Similar to Spanish, suspicion. And an entourage is this, you can see, a group of people that attend or surround an important person, okay? This is what entourage means. In Spanish, how can we say?
Like a team design, like
Yes, como comitiva, séquito, like a group, big group of people that attend an important person, right? This is an entourage. Well, and finally, we have to undo the button. What this means is to open a button. So imagine you have a shirt. The expression is to undo the button, como soltar un botón, right? Undo it. Okay, this is the expression. Undo the button is to open or release it. Okay? So we have all the new words. Now we're going to start the reading of the text. The text is on page 48 and 49. 48 and 49. And it's called image. So let's start reading. Let's start with Natalia. Please read the first paragraph.
Okay. Miriam Glassman, one of the New York's top image consultants, is standing in front of a rack of jackets in a designer clothes shop. Can you give me an idea of what you are looking for? She asks Lucy, her client. Something hip and cool, says Lucy. But it mustn't be too hip. I don't want to look like a fashion victim. Glassman pulls some jackets from the rack and marches off to the changing room with Lucy, chatting about Prada and Hermes. Lucy Lucy is 9 years old. Glassman, who charges 100 an hour, is not $100 an hour, is not unique in working with such young clients. It is a growing trend and the reasons are obvious. We continually encourage our youth to be successful and success, as everyone knows, it's partly down to having the right image. But when 9 years old hire image consultants, you have to wonder, could things had finally gone too far?
Could things have finally gone too far? All right, number 2, second paragraph. Let's read Santiago, please.
Some of the most obsessed people around are politicians. They know that everything about you, clothes, posture, voice, and smile influences what people think of you, and hence has the be careful manage it. British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher had to change her image before she could become electable. She was taught to speak in a less shrill voice and wear less frumpy clothes. And in the 1960 US presidential debate between Nixon and Kennedy, those listening on the radio believed that Nixon won, while those watching on TV believed Kennedy was the victor. The difference was that Kennedy was wearing makeup, but Nixon wasn't, and the viewers were put off by his appearance. Even body fat can be important in this respect. A top-selling French magazine was widely criticized for removing President Sarkozy's love handles in a photo of him paddling boat. The magazine claimed it was unintentional but suspicious, reminded that someone might have been trying to improve the president's image.
The president's image. Right, thank you. Continue with paragraph number 3. Let's hear maybe Marlon, number 3.
Number 3. Of course, you need more than a Photoshop expert to ensure a good public image. Lady Gaga is said to have an entourage of up to 80 people who accompany her wherever she goes, mostly dedicated to looking after her tightly controlled image. Even while minor celebrities seek help from wardrobe and hairstylists, makeup artists, color consultants, peer consultants, are more used to manage their profile, and these professionals don't come cheap. Maria Moriarty, stylist to some of Hollywood's A-lister, is said to be paid 2,000
10 to $20,000.
a time to choose the clothes for a celebrity on a press tour. She will pay. She will package outfit level it and include styling instruction on how to wear the clothes, roll out the sleeves, twist, and unto the top button of the shirt, but she doesn't expect any thanks, not from the men, at least male stars. She says, won't admit that they have a stylist. It's not cool, a bit like women and buttocks.
Women and Botox. Okay. One moment, guys. Is Beatriz connected? I'll continue reading, please. Xiomara, read paragraph number 4.
Okay. It's not just celebrities who need an image boost every now and then. Well, cities to try to give 10 servers the marketing equivalent of a silly makeover. They know that most of us than had the time to think in detail about where we want to go on holiday and instead really on a few simple preconceptions of what a place is like. Those preconceptions are easy to manipulate with an advertising campaign and a celebrity endorsement or a catchy slogan. Satsepar slogans include New York, the city that never sleeps, and Malaysia, Trali Asia. But perhaps the marketing men needn't have bo- had bothered with Daniel Birke. They are leaving to Peking for a New Zealand city founded by Scandinavians or Kid Austin Ware for Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. This is about marketing for cities. And finally, paragraph 5, Jessica.
Yes, teacher. So, perhaps we should perhaps we shall step back for a moment from our imagine section and focus on what is important. Ignore the gossip, ignore the hype, ignore the website telling used to manage or
No se está videos en YouTube y yo estoy acá en clase.
or like
Pero con mirarse en el
reputation and build our personal brand. And in this instead, really on facts rather than the activation to reach decision. Are very sensible, but is realistic. How much research are we really going to do before deciding which celebrity we like or where to go on our next holiday? I'm going back to our image consult. Zurich Glassman must have reservation about taking on clients and June as Lucy. Apparently not. I get so many calls from teens, she says. School is a competitive place and image is important. Lucy is just taking control of hers.
Yes, very good. Lucy is just taking control of hers. All right, so we have an article about image. We're talking about these young customers, maybe also politicians, famous people, what they do, cities, etc. Okay, so what you're going to do now is complete point number 3 here. You already read the article, so you are going to match the paragraphs 1 to 5 to these headings or these titles, okay? And there is one that you do not need to use. So, the public faces of places. B, are we too obsessed with image? C, how image influenced voters? D, how to become an image consultant? E, can we change? Or F, styling celebrities. So I'll give you 4 or 5 minutes maximum to match each heading or title to one of the paragraphs. There is one that you do not need to use, all right? Let's do that, point number 3, and then we will socialize it. If you have any other questions about vocabulary in the text, let me know, all right? Right, let me know if you have the answers ready. Right? Ready? Do you have your answers? Okay, let's start checking. So, for example, Diego, the first paragraph, what is the correct heading, the correct title for first paragraph?
I think it's the letter F, teacher, styling celebrities.
For the first?
Yes, teacher, for the first.
This is not about celebrities. It's not mentioned. The celebrities are not mentioned in the first paragraph. Anyone has a different answer? Okay, Santiago, go ahead, tell me.
Maybe letter B. Are we too obsessed with image?
Yes, this is like the introduction of this article is number 1. Are we too obsessed with image? Talks about this image. All right, I saw Manuela, your hand. What is number 2? What do you have? The second paragraph.
Okay. I have letter C, how image influence voters.
Yes, definitely. This talks about politics, so how image influences voters. Catherine, number 3, third paragraph. What is the correct letter?
I think styling celebrities.
Yes, in this one we do hear read about Lady Gaga, so it's about celebrities. Very good. Let's continue. Mandy, paragraph number 4. What is the correct heading or title for it? Paragraph number 4. No, Mandy? Maybe Vanessa? What's the answer here? No, Vanessa is not here. Okay, Santiago, go ahead, tell me.
Letter A?
Yes, is A. The public faces of places. Manuel, next, number 5. What is the last paragraph in letter D or E?
I think number E, teacher.
Yes, the letter E is, can we change? It's like, oops, sorry about that 5. It's the conclusion, right? So can we change? Great. All right, guys. So before we do the discussion, we are going to complete point number. It says, read the article again and decide which statements are true. You are going to find evidence to support your answers. In this part, you are going to work individually, okay? Because in the discussion, we will work in groups, but for this, you will work individually. Read the article and decide which statements are true. For example, paragraph 1. A. Glassman is successful in her field. Es exitosa en su campo. Many young people hire image consultants. Or C. Image is the only thing that matters for success. So you are going to select, for example, Glassman is successful in her field. Let's see. We have one of top's image consultants. What do you think? Is she successful in her field?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, of course. So we can say this is true, right? So we answer true, and then you find and underline the evidence for your answer on the text, all right? So I'll give you around 10 minutes maximum to complete it. Remember, this is individual, so you can take your time, read the article again, and then we will socialize your answers. Paragraph 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Let's start working on it. Then we socialize it. and we will finish the class with the discussion in point number 3. Okay, let's have maximum 10 minutes to answer, and then we will share our answers together. All right, guys, let me know when you are ready, okay? You finish before the 10 minutes are up, you can let me know on the chat. All right, guys, ready? Have your answers?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Let's start checking. So let's see. For example, Diego, in the first paragraph, what else do you find that is true? Anything else?
The letter B, it's true, teacher.
Okay, many young people hire image consultants. Okay, and what is the the support for that in the
In
text?
Let me see. Is not unique in working with such younger clients.
Yes, it's correct. It's not unique on working with such young clients. All right, very good. So in paragraph 1, we have A and B that are true. Continue, Karen. For the second paragraph, what did you find that is true?
Paragraph 2.
2, yes.
A is true.
A is true, yes. Margaret Thatcher wouldn't have won the election if she hadn't changed her image. And what is the support for this? from the text.
British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher have not had to change her image before she could become electable.
Yes, here it is. Before she could become elected. Okay, very good, Karen. Thank you. Continue, Natalia. Anything else from paragraph 2 that you selected?
No, teacher, I select true A.
A?
Yes. The others, the first A is true. The others, B is false. And
Okay, I think this is true. Catherine, yes?
Yes, Miss, it's true. When he say Kennedy was wearing makeup, but Nixon wasn't, and the viewers were put off by his appearance.
Yes, the viewers were put off, like they were bothered by his appearance. So he didn't look good without makeup, sin maquillaje. No se veía bien sin maquillaje. All right, good. Manuela, next, paragraph number 3.
Okay, teacher, 1 second, please. Letter A and B, I put true.
I put true. I think it's only B. The letter A, we don't have like the support for that, but B, yes. Stylets can be expensive. What is the support on the text for that?
Maybe for A is mostly dedicated to looking after her tightly controlled image.
Okay, but for A, it's only about photos, okay? Here, it talks about her image in general, like in person as well, okay? So, letter A is not true. Yes, Manuel?
Teacher, I think in number A, the support it's on the beginning of the third paragraph.
Image is truly about being.
When it says you need more than a Photoshop expert to ensure a good public image.
Okay, so it is false.
Yes, and
Actually, it's false.
yes, and that's the support.
Yes. Entonces, sí, nos dice, la imagen es meramente o solo de verse bien en fotos. No, nos dice, necesitas más que un experto en Photoshop para tener una imagen, buena imagen pública. So, it is false. The true one, the true is B. Stylists can be expensive. And what is the support here?
These professionals don't come cheap.
Don't come cheap. Maria Moriarty styled to Hollywood A-lister said to pay $10,000 to $20,000 a time. So all of this, it is not cheap. It is very expensive. All right, now for paragraph number 4, let's go with Mendy. Mendy, which one did you select as true? Mendy is not here. Marlon, you have the answers for paragraph 4. Which ones are true?
Teacher, I don't finish this paragraph.
Okay, no problem. Let's see. Maybe Diego? Diego, I already asked you. Ya te pregunté.
Yes, teacher.
In paragraph 1? Okay. Sorry, let's change. So, Jorge. For paragraph 4, which ones did you select as true?
Number letter B.
Letter B, okay. Advertising can easily influence our holiday choices. And what is the support for that on paragraph 4? Jorge?
We want to go on holiday and stand really on a few precautions.
Yes, so it starts here. They know that we don't have the time to think about in detail, and we rely on few simple preconceptions of what the place is like. And they are easy to manipulate on advertising campaign. So letter B is true. Advertising can easily influence our holiday choices. Jessica, do you have any other for number 4? A or C are true? Jessica?
Yes, teacher. True. Maybe C.
All right, C, yes, it's true. What is the support? Like the evidence. Number 4. Do you know what is the statement that support this? Not all slogans are effective.
Teacher, I think, but perhaps the marketing men needn't have bothered with.
Dan Virke, take a liking to a Viking, or keep Austin weird. These were not successful slogans. So they are not effective. Okay, and for the final part, paragraph number 5, Santiago, which one did you put as true?
I think letter A.
Mm-hmm.
And
what is the evidence here? We need to worry less about image.
After the first questions, well, ignore the gossip, ignore the hype, ignore the websites.
Yes, we need to worry less. Ignore the gossip, ignore the hype, ignore the websites. Next, B, society's image won't change anytime soon. Okay, where is this?
I think after the second question, and going back to our image consultant, sure, classmen must have reservations.
Here?
Yes.
What is the sentence? It says, society's obsession won't change anytime soon. Yes, I think this is it. Apparently not. She's not going to change that. She gets so many calls from teens. And the final one, Glassman believes that it's fine to work with young children like Lucy. This is also true. Yes, because she says, I get many calls from teenagers, school is competitive place, and image is important. So she doesn't feel like it is wrong to work with these young children. For her, it's okay. All right. Excellent, guys. Thank you. I know it's quite a long activity with the text, but it is important for us to continue practicing our reading comprehension skills to a higher level. So today we're going to do one more activity, and it is going to be a discussion about this article, okay? We have some questions It says work in groups and discuss the questions below. Let's read the questions, please. Kiara, can you read the questions 1, 2, and 3?
Do you agree with Glassman that Lucy is just taking control of her image, or does what she is doing worry you? How do you try to manage your image on your online profile, in your CV, etc.? And to what extent do you think success is about having the right image?
Thank you, very good. So we have 3 questions that you must discuss and write your answers in the PowerPoint that I'm going to send you, okay? First, do you agree with Glassman that Lucy is just taking control of her image, or is it worrisome? That does it worry you that young children are doing this? Second, how do you try to manage your image on online profiles, in your curriculum vitae, etc.? How do you manage your image? And 3 is to what extent, ¿no? ¿A qué extremos, a qué límites do you think that success is about having the right image? ¿Hasta qué punto el éxito depende o se trata de tener una imagen adecuada? Right? So we're going to discuss the questions and write our answers. Maybe we will have enough time today to share your answers. Maybe not. We only have like 10 to 15 minutes. So let me send you the activity and we will start working immediately. Okay, 1 second. Let me change the name. Right. Remember, all these activities are graded. So this discussion and what you write will be taken into your quizzes grade. Okay? Here's the link for the activity. Let me create the groups and I will send you to the breakout session. Any questions before we start? No? Okay, let's go to the breakout rooms. Catherine and Vanessa, can you join the breakout meeting, the breakout room?
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Teacher,
Now you can share the screen.
no, teacher, we have to answer the 3 questions.
Yeah, if you have enough time, let's, if you don't have enough time, that's okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
I think that's the first question, in my opinion, could be.
Manuel, hello. I added you to this group because Vanessa didn't enter the breakout room, so you can work with them. Okay?
Okay. Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, teacher.
I have a first idea. What do you think, guys?
Manuel, we divide the questions. I'm doing the question 2. Natalia, the question.
I miss.
Hello.
Hello, teacher. Teacher, I'm not sure, but I think that Manuela lost her connection, but she's writing through the slide.
Yes, but was writing in the slide. Was writing in the chat.
She lost the connection to
Yes,
the
yes.
meeting.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, how do you trade? Manage your
Here,
time. Go
we
ahead.
have
Yes.
to answer these 3 questions.
Yes, if you have enough time, or you discuss maybe 1 or 2. The important is that you discuss your answers and then you get like to one conclusion. Right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Write a conclusion, teacher.
Yeah, so I don't want you to divide the questions. So number 1, Mendy answers. Number 2, Santiago answers. Number 3, Manuela. No, I want you to talk about the question. So do you agree with Glassman that the girl is just taking control of her life? Yes or no? Do you agree with this? You all give your opinion. And then you write like a summary. Oh yeah, we agree or we disagree because of this. Okay? Like
Okay,
discussion and then you summarize.
I got it.
All right.
Good. Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, Santiago, in this case, what do you think of?
All right, guys, what are you doing? Hello.
I miss. Everyone is writing one question. The answers
Okay.
are one
But
question.
the idea is that you discuss. You decide the answer all together.
Okay, Miss. Xioma, can you tell about number 1?
Yes. Okay. I agree. I agree with placement because currently in society the children from early age decide how to see um, dangerous yes is similar take the control the image.
Okay, number 3, we think that in all aspects of life, having a good image can make you stand out from the crowd because maintaining good personal hygiene, wearing appropriate clothing, having clean shoes, and always looking impeccable can help us give a good face to others or to
a good impression.
a good impression. Okay.
All right, good.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
We are working in the last question.
All right, good. All right, I think everyone is back. No, most of you are back. We are still waiting for some students. Okay, I can see it. All right, guys.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, I'm not sure about my group because in the first time I was with Manuela, but in the second time, it's Kiara, okay.
Yes, so I think Kiara and Manuela lost connection for some time, but you can work together. Don't worry, you can all work in the same slide. So you can finish this by tomorrow. And at the beginning of our class, we will share your ideas, okay? We will share your answers. So that will be the introduction part of our class, is to share these answers, okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right, guys, thank you. That is all for tonight. See you
Okay,
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
see you tomorrow.
Good
Good night.
transfer.
Thank you, teacher.
See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye.